Last week, the long-speculated collaborative XR effort from Google, Samsung, and Qualcomm came to fruition in a major announcement: the new operating system, Android XR. Today we're going to be diving into all the details we know so far, including what Android XR is, what it can do, and the current roadmap for the operating system as it begins to roll out. Before we get into it, please hit the like button to support Expand Reality and subscribe for all things AR, VR, and AI in business. So what is Android XR? Created by Google, this operating system for extended reality devices such as headsets and smart glasses aims to provide developers with the tools and platform to create XR experiences and applications, and for users to revel in those. Taking a lot of the same tools available on Android, the intention is to create a familiar working environment for developers without an extensive learning curve jumping from Android to the XR equivalent. Pre-existing users of the Android platform and devices also won't have to worry about getting to grips with a new operating system either, as Android XR will essentially be the same thing, but in mixed reality. Not only will development tools like AR Core, Android Studio, Jetpack Compose, Unity, and OpenXR be available for those creating new XR experiences, but with this operating system coming from Google, their suite of apps such as Chrome, Maps, Photos, and YouTube will be readily available on whatever devices use Android XR. Partnering with Samsung has meant that Android XR will be the operating system on their upcoming XR headset, codenamed Project moohan, the first device to incorporate the OS. Perhaps the bigger partnership though is with chipmaker Qualcomm. Not only will this assist in powering the OS, but more importantly bringing Android XR to Qualcomm's partners such as Sony, Lynx, and Xreal. With these major players possibly adopting Android XR for their devices in the future, we could see it become the dominant operating system in the XR space. What will Android XR be capable of doing? If you've ever used an XR headset such as the Meta Quest or Apple Vision Pro, you'll already have a pretty good idea of how the user interface will operate. With a mixed reality environment, you'll be able to launch applications from the toolbar and library, fully immersing yourself in whatever the application has to offer or augmenting it as a window in your real room or space. When working on a Google document, for example, you'll also be able to open up YouTube alongside it, and then Photos alongside that. Speaking of Photos, one of the most exciting features for Android XR is the ability to view photos and videos in your albums as 3D representations, essentially immersing you within those memories. Another cool feature is dubbed Circle to Search, which lets you circle anything you see on screen and search for it in Chrome. Both of these things are possible thanks to the integration of Google's Gemini AI in Android XR, set to be an important piece to the platform. Gemini works in the same way as other large language models, able to assist with complex user queries and streamline processes. Now that Android XR has been revealed to the public, what's next for the operating system? As mentioned, the first device it will be implemented into is Samsung's upcoming XR headset Project moohan, set to release sometime in 2025. Google is also developing smart glasses powered by Android XR and Gemini, however there's no indication of release time on those. Finally, Android XR will see adoption from other companies bringing out XR headsets such as Sony and Xreal, thanks to their partnership with Qualcomm as discussed earlier. The question that remains though is whether or not Google is too late to the XR game. Meta is already dominating the market with their Quest headsets, and the Ray-Ban smart glasses seem to be a great seller, so is there room for Android XR to actually be a success? Only time will tell, but so far it doesn't seem like it will offer much more than what Meta does aside from the familiarity for current Android users and a couple of other smaller features. If you did enjoy or got some value out of this video, please hit the like button to support Expand Reality and subscribe for all things AR, VR and AI in business. Stay tuned for more updates on Android XR as we learn about them, and if you would like to see how we're using XR in the form of Meta Quest headsets and Microsoft Mesh, book a free demo with us at this link in the description below. Catch you all later.